Welcome back to another video. My name's Lisa Jane and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe if you are new to my channel or you've been watching me for a while and still haven't pressed that little button down below. Today's video, as you can see, is going to be my February TBR. Usually I will use my TBR jar, which you can see on the shelf behind me, or my TBR prompt cards that are relatively new, but I thought just to change it up a little bit, I have wrapped 34 books on the cart, and yeah, we're just going to blindly choose. The books that I have wrapped you will have seen in previous videos. I think I may have added the odd couple on there, but they're pretty much the same ones that were on there on January's. And yeah, we're just going to start at one end, count across, and yeah, you'll see how I'm doing it when I do it. I have a number generator up in front of me, and yeah, I think with that we shall just get started. I don't know how many I'm going to choose right now. It could be anywhere between 5 and 8. Generally, I choose around 6. I never probably read the full amount, I will be honest, and you know, I'm not overly bothered. I did set one of my reading goals to complete one of these 1 month, but if I don't, I don't. It is just, it's for fun at the end of the day. However, yeah, I think anywhere between 5 and 8, depending on the size of the books. I also now have Kindle Unlimited, which adds into the mix because I don't want to be paying like X amount of money a month if I'm not going to read at least a book on there. So I think that's what I have to factor in as well. But yeah, enough of me waffling and we shall just get on with it. So the first number is number 2. So that's nice and easy. It's this book here. I haven't got numbers on them, like I say, I'm just going to count across. But let's open it up. And book number 2 is... oh, it's one of my newer books that I bought late on last year, and it is called Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyken. I don't know too much about this book, so I will quickly read the little summary inside. It just says, the gods aren't dead, they're merely sleeping, locked in mortal bodies scattered across the world, waiting for the right spark to wake them. And Ray, I don't know the surname, so I'm not going to pronounce it. Ray's father, Odin, is the most ruthless of them all. Odin raised her to obey, to bleed, and to be his blade when the time came. Now he's sending her to Ender University, a place steeped in ancient bloodlines and deadly secrets, with one mission: to steal back, another word I can't pronounce and I'm not going to try, the hammer of legend. If she fails, everyone she loves will die. And then there's another bit here. I'm thinking it's a bit of a romantasy looking at the rest of it, and maybe a bit of enemies to lovers, so we shall see. But please let me know if you've read this one. I haven't heard that much about it, but it just looked intriguing in the shops. That is book number 1. The next book is going to be... oh, I don't like that noise. Number 14. So what I will do, I will put this back in here so that we count the right amount, and then I'll take them off at the end. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 at the back, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is a nice thin book. I've got a feeling I know what book this is, although I could be completely wrong, and it might be one that I've literally... oh no, I am completely wrong. So the next book on my February TBR is going to be, and I'm really looking forward to this one, The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrian Young, and this is going to be perfect for a video I have planned. This just says, in the small mountain town of Jasper, North Carolina, June Farrow is waiting for fate to find her. The Farrow women are known for their thriving flower farm and the mysterious curse that has haunted them for generations. Raised by her grandmother, after her mother disappeared, June has kept secret from the people of Jasper that her own unravelling has already begun. When her grandmother dies, June follows a series of clues that link her mother's disappearance to the town's dark history, leading finally to a mysterious door. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this one. And yeah, you will possibly see this in a video coming very soon. So I think, if I'm right, it was there. I just want to make sure I've put them in the correct place. And we shall spin again for book number 3. Number 27. At least we're getting a nice variety. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. This book down here. I'm obsessed with this paper. I saw it in the sale in Asda and it's wicked. I recently went to see the second movie and absolutely loved it. So yeah. And the third book on my February TBR is going to be, and I'm really excited actually about this, Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. This is starting a new series. However, I think I've said it many a times on this channel. Yes, obviously we love to complete them, but I'm not one to feel like I can't start a new one just because I haven't finished another. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Quick rundown of it. It just says, dragons were myth in Reveran, I want to say, until 5 eggs, long-thought fossils hatched in the presence of Princess Elowin. Jealous and fearful, King Garrick imprisoned his young daughter while desperately seeking a way to break her soul bond with the creatures. Many years after a daring rescue freed her, Elowin is now a queen in her own right. She's ready to seek vengeance and save the precious dragon she was forced to leave behind. But to succeed, she will need to ally herself with Caden, the most ruthless commander in the kingdom and her father's sworn enemy. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. And I will pop that one back. Now I've got to think where it was. Just give me a moment. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we're on to book number 4. They're not too chunky at the minute as well, so that helps. And this is book 34, so the very last book on the book cart. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Lovely. No, definitely can't tell what this one is. This is actually turning out to be amazing, and there is a reason why I say that. However, I don't want to say anything to you yet. But this is The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. It's an older book of Lisa Jewell's. And again, this has been planned for a video. So absolute brilliant timing to be chosen. And yeah, it just says teenage mum Tallulah heads out on a date in summer 2017, leaving her baby son at home with her mother Kim. At 4:30 a.m, Kim awakens to discover that Tallulah has not come home. Friends tell her that Tallulah was last seen heading to a pool party at a house in the woods nearby called Dark Place. Tallulah never returns. And then we fast forward to the next summer, and it says, walking in the woods behind the school where her boyfriend has just started teaching, Sophie sees a sign nailed to a fence, a sign that says dig here. So yeah, looking forward to that one. I have loved Lisa Jules writing for many years. So yeah, that should be really good. We've got a nice, well, I say a nice mix. I think June Farrow might be classed as a mystery. Please let me know if it's anything different. These are obviously fantasies, and then we've got a thriller book as well. So let's go for book number 5. Book number 30. So 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. And this one is one that I should have read a long time ago, and it is The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I absolutely love Stephanie Garber's writing. It's so whimsical and fairy tale like. I particularly enjoyed the Caraval series. Now obviously this is the Once Upon a Broken Heart. Once Upon a Broken Heart, I think I gave it 4 stars. I did enjoy it. However, I felt like Caraval was more my kind of book. But in saying that, I've heard that book number 2 in this series is amazing. So I can't wait to give it a go. And like I say, it is a series I'm in the middle of and have been for some time. So it would be good to get the next one off the list. So that was 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. That was there. Just making sure I'm putting them back in the right place. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going for book number 6. Now these are all quite small books, I want to say. So let's have a look. Number 12. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another thin book. I'm having a very thin book month for February because I've got some really chunky ones on here. And I think this is the newest book that's on my cart. And it is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I don't want to try and pronounce the lady's name. I'm assuming it's a lady, actually, a lady author. Please let me know. But I don't want to make any mistakes by trying to pronounce this name. But this is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I have had these, or this series, should I say, on my radar for quite some time. And from what I can work out, it is a coffee shop where people go, and there's a particular table in there where when you sit on the chairs and you have a cup of coffee, you are transported back into, I think it's either back in time so that you can speak to the people who have passed, correct me if I'm wrong, and you can only conversate with them for as long as the coffee stays hot. That's why it says Before the Coffee Gets Cold. So yeah, I think that's what it's about. It just says, in a small back alley in Tokyo, there is a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. In Before the Coffee Gets Cold, we meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-travelling offer in order to confront the man who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memory has begun to fade, see their sister one last time, and meet the daughter they never got the chance to know. But the journey into the past does not come without risks. Customers must sit in a particular seat, they cannot leave the cafe, and finally they must return to the present before the coffee gets cold. Yeah, so it's 4 short stories, I think, inside. And yeah, really looking forward to this one. I can't believe how small that one is. That's really small. So I think with that, we are going to pick another couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think so. I think we could pick another couple And like I say, we don't have to read them all, but it's just nice to have the choice. Number 1, which is this one. This is a hardback. So, and this would be a good time because I think the next one's coming out soon. And that is Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. I've had this on my book cart for a little while now, and yeah, I've just been meaning to get round to it, to be honest. The same with a lot of these books. I bought them because I really want to read them. However, you can only read so much, you know, and yeah, looking forward to it. I think this one is going to be a really good read, and I hope I do get round to it in February. I do have a week off work, so I'm hoping that maybe that will help a little bit, but we will do, I think, one more and then we'll call it a day. And then I've got a nice range of 8 physical books to read from, and then I'll probably pick something off Kindle as well, just because, like I say, I want to make the most of that subscription. And obviously going forwards, I will try and make some sort of graphic that shows you what books are on my radar on Kindle as well. But as we're only just like getting into the year, I'm not quite that organised yet. But yeah, as soon as I get round to making something, I'll be able to show you each time we do these videos. So for the last book, we are going to open book number 31, which is this one here, and that is, let's see, amazing. It is Filthy Rich Vampire by Geneva Lee. These books have been sitting on my shelf since 2024. I've got the whole series, the 4 books in the series. I was so excited when I picked them up because I love anything vampire, and because I've collected so many other books, as you can see behind me, they just get forgotten about sometimes, and I've been really itching to get round to this one to see what I think, because obviously if it's not a series I'm going to enjoy, I can unhaul it. But yeah, that is amazing. I'm really pleased with that one. So let me take all the books off the cart so we can see what books I've chosen, and then yeah, we can go through them. Hopefully with the books I've chosen we can do some vlogs as well. So we have Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. We have Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyken. Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and again, I don't want to say this name, but that's who it's by. We have The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrian Young. We have Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. Filthy Rich Vampire by Geneva Lee. What a lineup. I would love to get to as many of these as possible in February, and like I say, I already know one video that I can make, and because of the books I've chosen I possibly can do another one as well. So that is my TBR stack for February. I would love to know what's on your February TBR. Do you do TBRs or do you just mood read? I'm sort of a bit of both, but however, the books I've chosen there I'm really excited for, so I'm probably more than likely going to stick to the one that I've picked. We will do this video again next time. I'm not sure about April yet. We'll decide when we get there. But because there's so many books wrapped up right now, I think we should give it at least another turn with blindly choosing. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care everyone, bye bye.